Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 1141st day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 929,000 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number includes 1,420 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 3 tank, 12 armored combat vehicles, 70 artillery systems, 105 drones, 169 vehicles and 4 pieces of special equipment. In the last 24 hours the Russians launched 125 combat clashes and carried out 77 airstrikes, including 114 guided bombs on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 931 kamikaze drones and carried out around 4,218 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War, Russian forces continue to marginally advance in the Sumy-Kursk Oblast border area, but the Russian force grouping in the area will likely be unable to launch a major offensive operation against Sumy city in the near term without receiving significant reinforcements. The Russian military command is likely attempting to form a buffer zone along the international border in Sumy Oblast, although Russian commanders may intend to press further into Sumy Oblast and towards Sumy city in the future. Russia continues to utilize North Korean troops in Kursk Oblast, but the Institute for the Study of War has not yet observed indications that North Korean troops are operating as combat forces in Ukraine. Zelensky stated that there are currently 623,000 Russian military personnel fighting against Ukraine. Zelensky also spoke about Ukraine's efforts to further develop its tactical and long-range drone capabilities. The People's Republic of China denied sending military personnel to fight in Ukraine following Ukrainian reports of Chinese nationals fighting alongside Russian forces. Ukrainian forces advanced near Toretsk and Pokrovsk. Russian forces advanced near Kupiansk, Lyman, Toretsk, Pokrovsk, and in western Zaporizhia Oblast. The Russian federal government and Russian federal subjects are increasingly focused on veteran rehabilitation and reintegration. Russian occupation administrations are seizing property throughout occupied Ukraine. Russia continues to crack down against the Crimean Tatar community in occupied Crimea, often using dubious legal charges to prosecute and detain Crimean Tatars. Children throughout occupied Ukraine are taking part in the Zanitsa 2.0 military patriotic game, a revived Soviet-era war game aimed at training youth in basic military skills in eventual preparation for service in the Russian military. In President Zelensky's nightly address, he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, emergency services are responding to a Russian ballistic missile strike in Dnipro that killed 1 person and injured 5. Other regions, including Kiev, Nikopol, Kharkiv, Donetsk, and Sumy, also came under heavy attack, with drone and guided bomb strikes injuring civilians, including a child. Zelensky condemned the assaults as deliberate acts of terror and reiterated that Russia is ignoring diplomatic ceasefire efforts. Secondly, ahead of the Ramstein defense meeting, Ukraine's defense minister is in Brussels to secure more air defense support. Zelensky confirmed progress with international partners and announced upcoming Ukrainian sanctions targeting Russia's shadow oil fleet, or propagandists, and high-profile collaborators. He stressed the need for international coordination, particularly with the EU, to intensify pressure on Moscow. Lastly, Zelensky thanked the security service of Ukraine for efforts to thwart sabotage and neutralize enemy agents. He also reviewed new aid packages for Ukrainian communities, with funding decisions set to be finalized by the cabinet. The support is part of broader efforts to strengthen internal resilience amid ongoing attacks. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.